Hi, I'm Bowling Otter.
And I'm Missy Sandwich.
Welcome to the BS.
The Bowling Otter Show.
Hello.
Hello, it's June.
Yeah.
So we're a little late on the update.
Wait, I got this weird hair sticking out right in front of my... I'm going to pull it. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. I didn't enjoy that.
I regret it. Is it red? It's orange. It didn't go that far down. I wanted to see how far, but it wasn't that long. But why are we talking about this? We have so much to talk about because...
We didn't do a May update.
No, we didn't. It just passed us by.
Just went right by.
We were like, oh, we have to do that. And I think we were like in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I think
And
we were.
and the month happened. But we're kind of in a similar situation. But
yeah.
we absolutely have to do one this month.
Yep.
Because we really have
now
a
we have
ton
a lot
to
of
tell
stuff
you
to
about.
talk about this month, guys.
Holy butt. But happy June if you're done school.
Happy June.
Are your semesters
Hopefully
over
the
yet?
summer's starting for you.
Did you make it
and
through
you have
okay?
some cool plans going on.
Yeah, I'm glad that so many of you are freed up. And for those of us who are still working and adulting, at least we have some nice weather.
Okay, and before we go any further, if you're new to the channel, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for hanging out.
Oh, I give
Thank
you
you
all
for
the
subscribing.
hugs.
And
Yes.
check all the playlists and stuff. You know, you can see it. Hanging out with everybody in the comments.
Yeah, we're
It's a
glad
pretty
you
good
found
bunch
us.
that's always around. So
Of course.
happy to have you with us.
Well, now that Injustice is pretty much done, we have a couple more episodes left. I think we're going to record them after we do this, and then we'll be all done with Injustice. But I think we want to go back through and check out some of the other things
Well,
that it
there's
has
super
to
moves
offer.
we haven't seen, and the transitions between in the fight
Right.
areas. That seems
So,
super cool. I
As
want to
long
make
as
sure
you
we see
guys
those.
want to see it, we'll keep doing it because, to be honest, it's pretty freaking awesome, and I've
I like it a
really
lot.
enjoyed the whole thing.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, besides having a lot of gaps in the lore and stuff, you know,
yeah,
but it was
that's
still
mostly
fun.
because we didn't play the first one.
Right.
So,
but it was still fun.
But yeah, I'm still really enjoying it.
So yeah, so we'll probably... Was my sleeve all the way up like on my shoulder this entire time, like a tank top?
I can't see that
I
sleeve.
don't know, man. You're supposed to make sure my game is tight.
I can't see
at
that
all
sleeve.
times.
I can't see that sleeve.
Anyway, so what else we have going on is we're going to play Emily is Away 2.
Yep.
That's coming up. We have Edith Finch happening.
Yes.
We have Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yes, really want to play
we
that.
missed. It came out in the middle
Yeah,
of
we
us
wanted to
doing
play
our
that
Injustice.
right away, and then like it's
I
just
know.
like, oh, we don't have
We've been
time to squeeze this
looking-
in right now.
We've been looking forward to that for months.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out months ago,
And
then
I
they moved
know.
I didn't know that they
we've been
moved
watching it.
the release date until the day it was
That's
originally going
right.
to come out.
We
So
sat
I'm like,
down and we
"It's
were
coming
like,
out today. I
yeah."
can't wait to play it. So I'll play it, and then it's
Oh, it
not,
was
it's
so
not
bad.
out.
Yeah, it was
anyway,
terrible.
Yeah, but so we'll finally get to play that.
Right. And then, of course, we're going to get back to Married Minecraft. You guys have been so awesome about wanting to see more of that series.
Yeah,
and it's so much
I'm
fun,
glad
and
you
it's
guys are
been so
enjoying
long.
it.
And we haven't done our roof deck.
No, we have not. Well, just started.
Just started a
the
roof deck.
Well, the roof pool.
Oh, that's right, a roof pool.
But yeah, if
It'd
you
be
found that
awesome.
series, we did it a lot before Baby Otter was born because
Yes.
we pre-recorded a bunch of it so that we could like have it out when we weren't able to record.
Right.
But we haven't gone back to it since, and like because we're like, oh, let's get back to normal stuff. But then all you guys seem to really like it, so
It's
we'll just keep
fun.
going with it. So
Yeah,
man,
I'm glad you like it.
we'll keep
because
playing
I like it.
some stupid Minecraft.
Yeah.
As for Baby Otter, he's doing quite well so far.
He is.
He's been actually like surprisingly
Nice.
healthy. I would say like there's been no colds or sicknesses or anything.
No, he
No,
has.
he had a cold once, like months ago.
Right, for like
And
2 days.
he had a little bit of snot for 2 days, and it was gone.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like coughing a little bit. It was
yeah,
awful.
he was coughing in his sleep a lot, if I remember.
Yeah, and he has 2 teeth.
Yes, 2 teeth.
We got 2
Little-
teeth on the
little
bottom.
bottom.
He smiles real big, like he opens his mouth up real big. Do you ever
Yeah.
see when he smiles? He goes,
Yeah, but now you see his little 2 teeth sticking up.
and you see him sticking. He's really, really cute.
When you go to get him in the morning, you always go.
Yeah, and you see his 2 teeth sticking up.
Yep.
He's in a daddy phase right now. He's all
kinda-
about daddy. I'll be holding him, and Matt'll come over, and he'll kind of like
Yeah, but
lean
he
over.
just did it to you too today. Remember?
Well, that's because I was gone. I was getting my hair did. You like that? You like my new
Yeah.
hair?
Lizzie's got new hair.
I do. Look at that.
You can see.
Yay. But anyway, he's not crawling yet. He will lay on his stomach and kind of like turtle and move around.
He gets frustrated.
But he gets
It's like,
frustrated. He goes,
Yeah.
And but he plays with his blocks and he's eating solid food, some solid food.
Yes.
And
Turkey and chicken.
yeah, turkey and chicken. Well, I was thinking like actual like food that he has to chew.
Yeah.
That's what we're just starting to tackle. I have to make some noodles.
Yeah.
Some really soft noodles and see if he'll eat those. We have like a little like teething cookie biscuit thing. You know, it's like a rice cracker and he just sits in all. He doesn't like those lately though.
No,
You
not
put
last
it
couple
in
times.
his mouth and he kind
He
of
went-
like, you know. He doesn't like his teeth being brushed. this is going to be a problem.
Hates his teeth.
We go to brush his teeth, and he goes, and starts like scrolling away. Yeah.
Not a fan.
We try to brush the bottom teeth, and as you do the same thing, he goes like this. So you can't get to
so he pushes his tongue over his bottom teeth, so
he can't get to his teeth, and we're
He's
like,
getting 2 eyes.
Yeah, But he's awesome and really happy and cute, and he's making faces that look like you, and he's a cute little baby-bars.
Also, thank you guys for all the support you've had for the songs lately, because we've gotten back to doing those. Actually got more to do with those than we ever had been, and really been enjoying it. It's been kind of fun to
fun for us.
play games and be like, how are we gonna make a song out of this one? And
Right.
what style's gonna be in?
Yeah,
And then it's like, oh, how am I gonna record that? Yeah, then
we sit down and we write it, and it's like, it's awesome.
I'll sit down for a while and be like, we got to come up with a chorus, and then we go around that. We're having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have at least one more this month. I think I know what we're gonna do, but don't want to really say it yet. But I think I know what it's gonna be, and we're just about to get started on that.
Yeah.
So that'll definitely be this month.
If we could make it work, what we wanted. I know we're being like really vague.
Yeah, there's no point in telling you that.
We've been going back and forth and this has never happened before. We've been going back and forth for about 3 days.
Yeah.
On like the subject.
Before it's been like, oh, we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
okay.
it came right away.
And this one's been a little more like.
We're like, yeah. So we'll figure. Not to say that it won't be stupendous, because I'm sure it will be stupendous, because they're
That's
wonderful.
why we're thinking hard. We want to make sure it gets stupendous.
Every song we've had so far has gone through some sort of complete transformation.
Yeah.
Right before we finished it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like
Yeah.
Resident Evil's verses were completely different at first.
Yeah, they were.
And the Trico on me is exactly the way we intended
Yeah,
it
that's
to
true.
be.
That's
and
true.
Then, and actually the same with the only other one that changed a lot was which one was
Bad
the one?
Things.
Bad Things.
Yeah.
That was gonna be completely different.
Yeah, that was going to be bluegrass.
Bad Things was going to be a bluegrass song.
Yeah.
And like a happy bluegrass song about the terrible things that happened out
Yeah, it
west.
was like
too.
a banjo.
And I sat down and tried to write it, and it was not happening. It was just like, I don't have any ideas. So then we went back to this scratch and came up with doing the don't worry, be happy
type
sort of thing. And it was just like, I know exactly how this is going to go. And then we just went with it. So anyway.
They're fun.
We're having a lot of fun doing it.
Yes.
And it's so cool to have an excuse to bring music to the channel. I love to be able to do that too.
Oh, totally. And if you guys have an idea for a song or anything, tweet it at us.
Yeah, let us know. Put it in the
sure.
comments of the last song video or the other song videos. We'll read the comments. And if you guys have suggestions, you'll probably come up with something. So like, I never would have thought of that. It's great.
Oh, totally.
So definitely let us know. Okay, we also have a pretty big announcement for the channel.
I have a lot of beverages.
We're doing something.
Yes, very big
we
announcement.
just started doing something very different that we've never done before on the channel.
Yes.
And that is work with an editor. Because we feel strongly that we have not been putting up enough videos, and we really
That bothers us.
have been intending to. And
so
all the time we've
badly.
been like, no, we just have to get this and we'll be able to do it. Now we have to just get here and we'll be able to do it.
Right.
And it hasn't happened, guys. I mean, like, well, we get up. Lizzie spends like an entire day with Baby Otter, basically. I'm working all day.
We're
My
up
day
at about
job.
6:15.
Up at about 6:15.
Yeah.
Work until about 5:30. By that point, we're getting Baby Otter dinner and getting him a bath and trying to get him towards sleep.
All the while making ourselves dinner.
Trying to get ourselves dinner,
Yeah.
and then after he goes to sleep, then we can sit down and start working on the channel. But by that point, it's like about 8:30, sometimes 9 before we even get started.
Right.
And then we have until we think we can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Then we stop.
It's
and then we get up at
10:15 right
6:15
now.
again. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's been like we've only been able to do one thing a night. Like if we record, I can't edit. If we edit, I can't record. So
we can't do both in the same
We couldn't do
night,
both at
yeah.
the same time, so we were putting up less videos,
Right.
and we didn't want to be putting up less videos, so we decided now was the time to get an editor to help out, to take care of that big workload after we record, at least in part, and help us keep consistent videos coming out.
Because honestly, for us at least, the recording is the best part.
Oh, that's the fun part.
And the interacting with you guys
Yeah.
is the best part. And editing is so tedious. And it takes
I
about...
find it tedious.
Yeah,
I mean-
and it's about... Well, yeah, for us. But
Yeah.
it takes about twice... As long as the video is, it takes about twice as long to edit it. So
Yeah.
if we put up a
Roughly.
30-minute video, it'll take about an hour 10 to edit it.
Yeah.
So, and that's a pretty big chunk considering how, like, tight our schedule is.
Yeah.
It really is like we are all day, like bump, 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 bump. And by the time it comes around for us to record or edit or anything like that, we're exhausted. That's why we're drinking coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
So for our own sanity, especially for your sanity, because you do like all of the editing and then you're working, and then even if I wanted to help you edit, I don't think I could.
It would take a long time.
Because I have-
you'd
yeah, it
have
would
to learn-
take me a long time.
Lizzie learned Photoshop from scratch to do the thumbnails.
Well, and I can edit a little bit.
So we know she can do that, but it's just we know that there'd be like the lead time it would take. Not only that, I don't know when you would do that.
I was just,
when you would
that's
learn
what
how
I
to do
mean.
because we're doing
My
all the other stuff.
Yeah, my time
like,
is
when
so
would that fit in?
fragmented.
So,
and we're both doing school at the same time.
So we reached out and we went and looked for somebody who was not only familiar with how this works and how YouTube works and how Let's Plays work, and they were also familiar with the editing and enjoyed the editing aspect of it, and
Right.
specifically
like
wanted
it.
to do more of that for somebody else. So we got in touch with someone who was interested and just started working with them. Yeah, there's actually been a couple of videos have gone up already.
Yes.
At least several
Have
videos.
you noticed?
That,
Could you tell?
that he's edited.
What a weight.
I think it says a lot to for him that didn't really notice. I mean, everything just works exactly the way it did. It looks like the same videos. I think he's doing a great job so far. We're just getting started.
I definitely think he's doing a great job.
And we're not just also trying to free up our time. We're trying to put more videos up.
Yes.
Definitely more videos up. We are
my gosh.
really intent on putting up a video a day.
Yeah.
And doing that for
That's the ultimate goal,
yeah,
really.
right now is
or
a video
more.
a day. Yeah, the ultimate goal, way longer down the line, is to do more than one video a day, and at least a couple times a week or several times a week. And so there's a lot of things that have to work out and fall into place before that becomes possible.
Yeah.
But it's in the realm of possibility. Right now, we just want to get to a video a day to make sure that we're giving you as much content as we used to. That being said, we have to pay for this, obviously.
Yes, we do.
Editor is not cheap, shouldn't be cheap.
Absolutely.
Definitely deserves it all. However, not only do we not want to shortchange him, we want to give him more work, because the more work we can give him, the more videos we can put up. They go hand in hand.
Of course, yeah.
And as a lot of you guys know, ad revenue on YouTube has not been great recently.
Not been great.
Yeah.
It's been terrible.
As of like the past several months, when things went down, they haven't
bad.
really come back.
Yeah, it really
and
did
it's
it?
like, I think a lot of people still expect it to come back.
Yeah.
But people either don't know how long it's going to take or aren't really sure it's ever going to happen.
I'm sure you guys know all the drama and everything.
Yeah, we're not
we
gonna
won't
go
go through
on to
it.
that.
There's been videos, or Google it,
Yeah.
or type it in YouTube if you're interested.
Apocalypse,
but,
I believe they're calling it.
Yeah. But
yeah, there's
it
all sorts
really
of coverage
made,
on it.
it really made a big difference for a lot of YouTubers, and it's been
Yeah.
difficult, especially those who are full. If we did this full time,
Well, that would hurt even more.
that would really, and
Yeah.
especially since the ultimate goal again is to do this full time. I really want this to be our full time job.
Yeah, it would be
like
great.
so badly.
It'd be
It would be amazing. It's a blast, and you guys are just so fantastic. I just want everybody to be one big happy family all the time.
So that's still our like long term,
Right.
maybe someday goal that we're always going to have sitting out there. So in order to pay for them, you may be seeing some more sponsored content on the channel.
Yeah, we talked about this for a
We're
while.
going to be really picky about this stuff because we've done a couple sponsored videos in the past, but really have been very light on them. We get offered a lot of stuff. We get asked
do.
all the time. My email box is filled
It's
with it every
almost
day.
like spam.
Yeah, it is. I've been
It kind
treating it
of
like
is,
spam because we
yeah.
haven't been interested. It's like, I don't want to talk to these guys.
And some of them are in like languages, like there's a big language barrier.
Yeah.
And,
There's all
you
sorts
know,
of things involved with them.
Right.
And most often they're for material that I'm just not that interested in.
That's true.
And if
We
I'm not
wanna really
interested in it, I'm not going to do a video on it. It doesn't matter if they're going to pay us.
And
Like,
both of us need to be interested.
Yeah, both
so
of us need
we're
to be
like
interested.
twice as hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that
Yeah.
are like, oh, that looks like an RTS, like in the space, and
I'm
listen to be
like,
like, I don't care.
what?
So like we can't, I don't want to do that.
All right. Yeah.
But so we find something that we're both interested in, so that we could both do a video like any other video we'd have. There's all sorts of stuff I get that are like,
Oh, the video, this one.
yeah, and I'm
it's
like,
always like
This game.
Anyway, but point being, yeah, sometimes our MCS or MCN rather, Screenwave comes to us with some stuff that comes their way, and they know what we like. So
Right.
when they come up with stuff, we're usually interested. It's like, oh, that sounds really cool. But other times I've been keeping a closer eye on the emails then for stuff instead of just spamming everything. I've just been actually reading it,
Right.
and I've gotten in touch with a couple people. So there's going to be a little bit of sponsor content here and there, but I really want to stress that we are very careful not to let this affect like what we post on the channel. Like, it's like somebody picking a game for us, but it's a game that if we knew existed, we would have done a video on.
Right,
basically, you know, it's something that we would find really interesting, and we hope that you guys would too.
Yeah.
So that's why we're going to do a video on it, and it helps that we would we'd be helping out usually an indie developer with their game.
oh gosh, of course, yeah. Anyway,
So
we can help
that's
with
cool
that.
to do anyway.
Oh, gosh,
And the
yeah.
fact that they're willing to compensate others just means they're really going hard with the marketing push, and we're happy to help them with that.
Yeah.
And we're happy to also benefit from that as well. So
Totally.
it's really a symbiotic relationship there, and I think it will help us a lot with paying for the editor primarily.
Right. Yeah, because we're getting the editor while we're also taking a pay cut.
Yes. Oh yeah. This
You
is a
know what
pay
I
cut
mean? So
for us.
right. So
Totally.
like we were like everybody's ad revenue was down anyway. So
Yeah.
for some reason we're like, let's hire somebody.
Yeah.
And cut
get
down our
somebody
profits even more.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have to make up for this somehow. And oh my gosh, did we agonize over this?
Yeah, but
and we
it's-
were going back and forth, and
we
I
really,
think
we thought about this for a long time.
a very, very long time, because we really didn't want to do it for a long time. But you know what? If we only have to do a couple a month or something to make sure that we have the peace of mind that a video or more is going up every day,
Yeah.
that's worth it to me.
Yeah.
You know, and if that's not really your thing, that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll let you know, of course, if it's sponsored. And again, it's not going to be anything that we're
we'll
not
let you know.
interested in.
We're not going to like try to
So,
slide
yeah.
anything by anybody, like pretend we're not sponsored or something like that.
Yeah,
We're
of
sponsored.
course.
We'll say we're
We're
sponsored.
not going to be like, buy your own cactus. There you are. Now we're gonna play this game about cactuses. You know, when you're like, since when do they like cactuses so much?
Yeah,
like,
this
if
is
we really
actually-
like it,
Yeah.
then we'll.
Yeah, if we're not interested, guys, we're not going to do a video on it, so don't worry about that. We're not going to just start putting up anything. Also, we have to send a huge thanks to everyone who's supporting us on Patreon.
Oh my gosh.
Because that has really
Unbelievable.
helped, especially with the ad revenue going down. Honestly, with the ad revenue going down, there's been a couple months here where that has not been
us
where
afloat.
most of our income came from with the channel. It was
Yeah.
low enough to where it was no longer the biggest thing.
Right.
And that's kind of scary.
It is.
Because that means we're relying on other things more than we're relying on YouTube itself.
Yeah.
To help us
Yeah,
with the
that's
YouTube channel.
true. That's
so,
true.
And Patreon has been the main thing, basically.
Yeah.
Just that we know it's going to be
it's
there.
our
and-
only stability.
yeah, it's so
It's
solid
it's
for
our
us. You
rock,
guys
and
really
you
help
guys
us
are
out tremendously
amazing.
with that. So we're going to send out a huge thank you,
Thank you,
to
thank
those of
you.
you who have chosen to support us in there.
Of course.
Okay, guys. Well, that's our June update. Yes. We had a lot to talk about there.
So much.
So we appreciate you hanging in with us and watching some new videos with us. We got more streams coming up, of course.
Always.
So we're going to try to do more of those. Because
Yeah.
we haven't been doing enough of those either.
And hopefully getting an editor will make more time available to us to be able to do this.
Yeah, we can do that's
Yeah.
more time to do more streams.
Yeah,
so
because
we'd love to do that.
wow, so we spend like half the days of the week editing and half of them recording. So that means like if we have 3 recording nights, that frees up 4 whole nights that we won't have to be editing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that
it's a
is
tremendous time
unbelievable.
increase for us.
So that
Yeah.
will mean that we could stream and
Yeah, there's
or
a
record
big
more
payoff
videos.
here
Oh,
as far as
that didn't
time
even
goes.
occur to me that we'll have
Yeah.
multiple open
Oh,
nights
look at
every
me.
week. Oh my
I've been
gosh.
praying for this.
That is
I'm
awesome.
so happy about it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm really
so
excited about it.
great.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're going to stop talking about
Anyway.
it. It's been really nice.
Yes,
But anyway,
it has been.
so thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
We're going to have more videos coming up every day, of course.
And have a good June.
And have a good June.
Of course.
And if you like this video, please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. You know, when I was little,
Yeah.
I had Wonder Woman underwear.
Did you really?
And there was
Oh my
one
God.
summer, and it was my favorite underwear